If you've been a gamer for as long as I have, you've probably seen a lot of game controllers come and go. Some were good, some were bad, and some we're just not ever going to talk about ever again. Ever. But today's list is not looking at what makes a good game controller. No, I'm looking at the most innovative game controllers of all time. Enough talk! I give you, for your viewing enjoyment, Twitch's top 5 most innovative game controllers of all time. Number 5. Atari Paddle controllers. They may not look like much today, but the Atari Paddle controllers were very innovative for its time. It was the first time gamers felt fluid controls when playing paddle, racing, or other games of the Atari. Instead of the stiff, restricting movements that usually came with an Atari joystick, you really felt like you had complete control over your game movement, thanks to the easy-to-use swivel knob? Well, that's what it is, right? Knob. Number 4. Nintendo 64 controllers. I know what you're thinking. Why is this beast on the list? It's hard to hold, hard to use, it's as big as a hippo on the moon. Wait, what? Like it or hate it, the N64 controller gave console gamers the analog stick. And while by today's standards it would be considered clumsy, but back in the day the N64 was the only place you would go if you wanted to play a first-person shooter or a racing game or anything on a console that needed fluent movement. Today it's a requirement for all game controllers to have an analog stick, and that's thanks to the N64. Number 3. PlayStation 2 controller. What the N64 started, the PS2 perfected with its dual analog stick controller. Actually, the PS1 had dual analog stick controllers too, but it didn't come along until later, so we're going with the PS2 with this one. With the 2 analog sticks, things just got so much better. To this day, Sony hasn't changed much when it comes to its controller, and not many people see a reason why they should. You could move your character with one stick and the camera with the other, or you can move your character with one stick and aim with the other, or you could pick your nose with one and scratch your butt with the other. What game could you do that with again? I can't remember. Number 2. PlayStation Move. Just kidding. Wii Remote Nunchuck. Roll your eyes if you must, non-Nintendo fans, but like it or not, the Wii Remote Nunchuck is a very versatile controller. It may lack the many buttons as some other controllers, but in the hands of the right developers that are not trying to use waggle as a gimmick, e.g. 80% of most third-party Wii game developers, controls feel better than anything a standard gamepad can give. Number 1. Nintendo Controller. It's uncomfortably boxy, only has one D-pad and only 2 action buttons. How could the NES controller be innovative? Because remember how I said the Atari joystick was clumsy and hard to use? That was most game controllers before the NES came out. The directional pad gave you easy directional control, and the button layout made action accessibility easy. To this day, in some small way, every controller that has come out after it is based off its design. Now that's saying something about innovation. And there you go! Did you enjoy my list? I hope you did, because I enjoyed making it for you all. And as always, I look forward to your own top 5 most innovative game controllers list. Just leave it in the comment section down below, and you never know, but it could make it into my next top 5 video. I leave you now with some of your top 5 lists and comments from my last video. Thanks for watching, everyone. Till next time, game fans, this is Twitch. Keep playing.